To make a habit last, never install alone. Number 2, the teacher learns the most. Number 3, when you feel like quitting, is the time you must continue advancing. What's up, everybody all over the world? I do hope you're doing great. I'm also doing great. This is a part of the book that I'm currently reading. I'm not telling you yet, but when I finish reading, I hope I'll get the chance to share with you guys some of the things I'm just learning through. And when I came to this part, it reminded me about atomic habits, about habits, developing new habits. I was about to tell you what the book is. I know if you have read it, I know you already know now, but this is about creating a habit that you want to develop. I know most of us, New Year resolutions, new month resolutions, and I've seen the practical part of, for example, to make a habit last, never install it alone. Yes, that's why people enroll for gym, and you have some few members that you have with you doing the exercises. Some enroll for book clubs that helps you. Some enroll for Bible study groups that helps you read throughout the Bible. So in any new habit that you want to develop, don't do it alone. If there is a group that you can plug in, just being in such a community will help you see the habit go through. The other thing is, number 2, the teacher learns the most. Just sharing this hit me hard since I started sharing what I read from the Bible, or what I read through the books. I've realized that as much as I am sharing, it really sinks in most in me. It really works in me. And this reminded me, something happened recently in my life. And the part of the Bible that I was reading was about why do you see the log in your brother's eye, and yet there is a chunk of log. You see the sawdust in your brother's eyes, but in you there is a chunk of log in your eyes. And it hit me hard because somebody had wronged me really tough. People wronged me, and this sank in me that most of the time we are quick to really judge others, bringing out the mistake in others. But when you sit down and reflect on your own, indeed there is big logs in your eyes, there is big chunk of dirt that is in you, but at the same time you are quick to judge others. But if the judgment turns back to you, then it is much worse than whom you're judging. So the teacher learns the most when you start sharing, even in sharing skills, sharing ideas, training others. Like from my experience through skating or the other sports that I've been playing, and I've been playing, is when you start sharing your ideas, when you start coaching others, that's when you understand more on the skill that you are sharing than you had understand it, or you understood it way before. So the teacher learns the most. So whatever skill you're having, whatever thing that God has blessed you, share it, share the knowledge, share the ideas, and you'll even learn more. You'll even tap in those things more than you are currently tapping in them. Then the point 3, when you most feel like quitting, is the time you must continue advancing. This I've experienced with running. Most of the time when I run, there is a point whereby it feels like I should give up. It's the end for me. That started when I was in high school playing basketball. There is this cross country where we could go to gain gas. The sportsmen understand, to gain gas. So that was my turning point. I realized the moment I went beyond the limit that was limiting me, the point that I was feeling like I should give up, that's when I got more energized. That's when I could feel my body improving on speed, on energy, and in other things in life. I just realized when you feel like quitting, when you feel like not eating, that's when you should eat. When you feel like you don't need to share that podcast, to share that information, that's when sometimes that feelings undermines you. It presses you down on the things that you should really be doing. So just a reminder, when you most feel like quitting is the time you must continue advancing. And today I just came across this. There was somebody was told, I know the future is terrifying, but don't go back to the familiar past. Most of us, me especially, me being in the lead, I've been living a life whereby I used to go back to the past. Being in the familiar, I used to be afraid of the future. I know the future, the limit beyond your limit. Oh, beyond your limit. Yes, it is terrifying, but beyond it is where the beauty lies. Put away fear. Yes, the fear is there, but just for this time, put away that fear and go beyond the limit. 3 things to remember. To make a habit last, never install it alone. Number 2, the teacher learns the most. Number 3, when you most feel like quitting is the time you must continue advancing. Peace of the Lord be with you and me, and God bless.